Yo, Battle Hour 2026 is upon us, dog. So let's take a little time. Let's speculate on the new Dragon Ball game, Age 1000. Alright? And if y'all know on the streets, that shit is Xenoverse 3. Bino, you know what I'm saying? So let's dig into it. I'm your host of Fun7. I'm gonna be bringing you a little insight and speculation on what could be Toriyama's last production. Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. So, in 1986, Toriyama was hired by a company called Enix. This company, kind of small at the time. However, now, they're pretty big. He make Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts. Nothing too much, you know. But at the time, they hired Toriyama to work on a game called Dragon Quest. This game blew up. It's pretty big in Japan. It's big in the West as well. But it kind of has a cult following. They released a remake not too long ago. But at the end of the day, it's an RPG. This venture spiraled into other games. Toriyama worked on Chrono Trigger and Blue Dragon. Let's reel it back in. This fondness of RPGs and fantasy laid the groundwork for what became DragonBallDaima. Daima has such a RPG feeling, and you can feel it in the story elements such as the bugs and the level progression storytelling. The way Daima is written, it feels as if the characters are leveling up in a game. To bring it back to Xenoverse and Age 1000, my belief is that Xenoverse and Daima was concepted around the same time for Toriyama. Whatever his involvement for Xenoverse 3, I believe was concepted at the same time. I think around this time when he was cooking, Toriyama started having ideas and thoughts of adding RPG elements into the world of Dragon Ball. However, this isn't his first time. This is not his first time doing this.
奇跡の炎よ燃え上がれよ君の心に未来のため目の前には闇が迫る Going back死ぬこの夕暇はもうないのさボルテージは焼き付いただけ正面から行けば No やばいぜ撃たれて立ち上がり君を強く生まれ変われそうやだな奇跡の炎よ燃え上がれよ君の魂に試練さえ力に変え栄光の光燃え盛れよ過去の悲しみ今の利教へ Running fire You are child
February 4th, 2010, a new Dragon Ball game released. It was called DragonBallOnline. The game only released in South Korea, and it was set in the Age 1000, same as Xenoverse 3. This game might honestly be the most important Dragon Ball game to date, because its core story and elements are used in like Xenoverse, Heroes, Kakarot, and Super Divers. Although, the most important part of Online, alright, the most important part, and this gets me get it, is that Toriyama himself was deeply involved in the world of this MMO. Toriyama himself supervised the lore. He designed the characters and the world himself. He worked in the background of this game's production for 5 years, building up this world. He designed heroes, villains, NPCs. All of that was his creation. And the best part about, and I keep saying the best part, right? Online gets me giddy, because online is honestly the only continuation of the End of Z from Toriyama that we've gotten that isn't super. Like, it is the end of the main cast, right? A lot of the main cast have an end here. Goku and Vegeta are no longer a part of the story in Dragon Ball Online. Their history. In Dragon Ball Online, Goku and Vegeta are known by the world. Every character in Online knows about Ki, right? 80% of the characters in Dragon Ball Online are Saiyans. They have Saiyan DNA. So it gets me giddy every time. It's honestly a great kickoff point for something of like an MMO. Perfect foundation of MMO. This game would have hit as a kid. I would have loved it. But unfortunately, Dragon Ball Online didn't last that long. It ended service around 2013. And it kind of was locked in Korea. People called it, lost media? For a good time, Online was lost media. But think about it. Toriyama developed a 200-year plus ending to his manga with lore and characters, original lore and characters that was untouched. All those designs, untouched, unkept. And around the time 2013, that was when Toriyama started working on DragonBallSuper. The resurgence of Dragon Ball kicked in, and Age 1000 kind of set in the background. Just like DragonBallSuper, it seems that Xenoverse 3 will be the research Age 1000. In Toriyama's final years, it felt like he had a checklist of returning to old ideas. You know, we've seen this in Dragon Ball Super Broly, Super Hero, and Super Saiyan 4 and Daima. We've had Toriyama involved in games before as well, but not as in depth as he was with Dragon Ball Online. Xenoverse 3 has an opportunity to give us all that lost lore and character designs that Online had, and revive it with Super and modern Dragon Ball in mind. Xenoverse kinda already started this notion by already pulling from Dragon Ball Online for years, you know, with Mirror and Toad. But this time, Gems has the chance to fully embrace Toriyama's work and everything that the team left behind in 2013. At this point, Xenoverse is already the most successful Dragon Ball game to date. They still gain over 1 million players concurrent still on all platforms. And unlike Dragon Ball Online, Bandai Namco and Demps, they can fully see Age 1000 all the way out. You know, so they can fully embrace it, they can give it life, to say. Xenoverse 3, as we know it, will be the final project Toriyama worked on and the last world that he created for RPG. Seems that Xenoverse 3, or Age 1000, will be Toriyama's last son.